Welcome to this level 1 mat Pilates class, but really this class is valuable no matter if you're new to Pilates or if you have been moving with it for many years. And that's because we're going to be using a chair to foster deeper awareness, connection, activation, and support for most of the exercises. We'll be focusing on the first 14 exercises in the Classic 34 sequence. And these particular movements are going to help open and mobilize your back. So getting rid of that stiff back, engage the abs, strengthen the legs, get into back extension as well, which is so vital for not only posture, but so that we stay mobile. If you're ready to get started, grab your chair and join me on the mat. Let's get started standing, facing your chair, with a standing warm-up before we take it down on the mat. Feet parallel, hands can be on pelvis, and pivot your spine forward. Come right back up. Move with your tempo. Slow it down, speed this up a little bit. What rhythm feels nice for you? You can stay with this pivot forward, or next time you come up, reach arms down and roll yourself down just so the hands touch the seat chair. Take a breath here and then roll around back up again. So we're limiting our range of motion if you're rolling down, focusing more on opening through the spine. And next time hands go to chair, we're going to add on just a little bit to where you go natural curves of spine, handstand, chair. And then round your spine, hands, continue to stay pressing down. Continue at your own pace, your own option. Even if you're with that first movement we did, the pivot forward, you're finding in your warm-up phase right now, connecting into what movements feel nice to really get into body. And bring yourself up to a standing position here. And I suggest scooching away from the chair just a little bit. Hands on chair seat, bend the knees, legs go straight, pelvis reaches back, bend the knees, legs go straight. So heels stay down as we're doing this. We're playing with the angle of the ankles and knees. So when the pelvis reaches back, it's a different sensation than when the pelvis is a little bit more over the ankles. Just go with the range of motion that feels nice right now. Maybe you're getting progressively deeper, or it's staying a little bit more shallow. We'll just do a few more times here. And maybe one more time through your sequence. Very nice. Split stagger your legs now. Hand or one hand stays on the chair. Reach opposite arm down. Just let it swing like a tick-tock motion. No tension here. You can stay with this, or I would slow it down as we go into circles, arms, and spine. Tick-tock and reverse. So we still have that front to back, circling around, then back to front, circling around. Let's do one more time through the sequence. Whenever you're ready, switch out your sides. You can even shift over to one side of the chair a little bit more. So swinging arm has a nice tick-tock motion. Feel head reaching forward rather than dropping down. And if you'd like, feel free to slow it down, circle. And then reverse. Just keep moving at your own pace. One last time. Very nice. Bring your spine up vertical now. Rather than hands on chair, place one foot on the chair seat and press forward and return. Really sensing both feet anchoring down. Press forward, return. Now we'll keep our ears over our back heel, so not your forward position. One arm reaches up, bend over side, and come right back up again. So we're bending over to your bent thigh. This is the last exercise before we take it down to the mat. One last time. And switch out your sides. So foot down, give yourself a little press and return. Knees going forward towards the toes. That's okay. Mobility of body we're working on right now, pressing into back heel. As long as it feels good for your body, this range of motion can stay really healthy and beneficial. 2 more times. And bring and keep your weight a little bit more over mat leg. Reach free arm up and bend over side. So bending to the second side now. Just a few more times. Very nice. Now we get to take it down to the mat. We'll be pretty close to the chair to begin with so that the heels of the feet can be on the chair seat with the knees bent. So we're going to split up our 100 today. Reach the arms to the ceiling, gently press into chair seat, and exhale, curl up, upper ab curl, and then lowering back down again. Curling up and down. Now we'll stay curled up, pressing down into chair seat. Pump the arms. Nice vigorous arm press here. Keep curling towards the thighs. And your heels can stay pressing down or hover the legs. Pick the position that feels nice. For me today, I'm going to keep my heels pressing down. That's actually helping me just find deeper center connection, more leg support and activation as well. But you find what works well for you. Another deep breath. Lowering down, we'll come back to 100. Open the legs now. So the legs are parallel like railroad tracks and not touching. Pelvic curl. And then rolling down. So we're splitting up 100. Remember, we're going to come back to it after this little break. The arms can stay right where they are or reach arms to ceiling as you continue. Just the shoulders be nice and heavy. No reason to engage the shoulders or chest right now. The neck. It's nice with exercises maybe you're a little bit more familiar with. Go into a body scan. Where can you relax more? Where can you work more? Maybe one more time or so. So next time pelvis goes down, keep your pelvis down. Your heels can stay right where they are, or we're going to open the legs to the outside of the chair and squeeze in on your chair. Second round 100, curl up, pump the arms. So keep squeezing in on the chair if you have your legs straight and pressing against it. Deep, spacious breaths. Remember, we're not going to do our full 100 since we already did part of it, but let's take about 2 more deep breaths here. Pause, very nice. Bend the knees and take the legs underneath the chair. You might want to play with pressing out on the chair rather than squeezing in, press out. Arms reach to ceiling, press out on the chair, roll yourself up, hands come to seat. You may have to adjust. So I'm going to wiggle back a little bit and stretch forward. And then keep pressing out on the chair and roll yourself down, down, down. Arms reach to ceiling. They can reach further behind you if you'd like, and continue. Stretching forward, forward. Keep gently pressing out on chair. And it may be where you just come up a little bit and go right back down, working that first range of motion. or you're in your bigger range. One last time. Very nice. Now roll yourself down, stay down. I'm going to scooch down on my mat so head is fully supported by the mat. Bring your legs up towards the ceiling. I'm not going to use a chair right now. Press into arms and do a little curl up pelvis and down. A little curl up pelvis and down. You can keep your shoulders and head pressing down, or you can find the upper ab curl to do this. What helps you just feel a little bit more connection for the lift and lower. And it's that small little lift. Knees can even be bent to do this. Just a few more times. Very nice. Legs stay bent or legs straighter. Reach one leg forward. Pick it up. Switch sides forward. Pick it up. Leg open to close. Let's repeat that pattern. Forward and up. Opposite and up. Open to close. Open. One more time through the sequence. Down and up. Rest the body, staying very still. Very nice. Now bend the knees slightly is my suggestion. Start reaching the legs forward. Circle them away and up. Reach the legs forward. Circle away and up. The rest of the body staying really still. After 3 in one direction, reverse. Open. Reach forward and up. Open. Reach forward and up. One last time. Beautiful work. Bend the knees. Take one foot against the inside of the chair. So you have to kind of find that perfect spot. We're pressing strongly with single leg against chair. Opposite leg reaches up to ceiling. And now tick-tock the leg across and open. Across and open. Pelvis continues to stay still with this tick-tock motion of leg. Now tick-tock it across, reach forward, around, up. So a circular motion. It can be small, it can be a little bit bigger, but keep sensing your leg pressing against the chair. So the non-moving leg is doing some work for you. Reverse direction, a moving leg. Just a few more times here. Very nice. Bend the knee into the chest. Give it a hug. Give a little curl up towards bent leg. Keep pushing into chair with the opposite and switch out your side. So leg you were just hugging presses against chair, opposite leg, ceiling, tick-tock side to side. This can be very small. It can be bigger. Leg straight, leg a little bit bent. You're finding your option right now. That is really feeling most beneficial, doesn't have to be the most challenging. Then we'll go into your circles, breathing in and out. Just keep breathing deeply. That deep breath sometimes can help just relax in parts of body that we don't need working right now, maybe shoulders or back. Reverse the direction of the circle. Keep pressing with bottom leg out. Did you forget about that? I did just a little bit. One last time. Very nice. Bend the knee into the chest. Give it a little hug. Give yourself that curl up. Very nice. Bring yourself up. I'm just going to scooch the chair forward so we have more mat to work with for rolling like a ball. No chair option with rolling like a ball. Find your hand position. And when you're ready, roll yourself back and up. Deep, spacious breath back and up. What we're looking for is even along the spine. If you notice you're getting a little crooked, wonderful awareness. And now see just how can you roll right along the spinal column so you're not rocking off to one side. One last time. Very nice. Stay up. Take heels of the feet on the chair. You can scooch a little bit closer if you'd like. Reach arms forward. Reverse. Roll down. Pressing heels down into your upper ab curl only. Straighten one leg. Pull opposite leg in towards you and switch sides and switch. So your straight leg, really reach it long. It's supported just a little bit by the chair. If you don't want that support, lift it up a little higher. But I found sometimes with that extra support, you can really go more for the reach of the leg and maybe curl up a little bit more. One more time each side. And pause, both thighs in towards you. Reach both legs long, arms reach forward, press the legs down into the chair, squeeze them together. And just reach your arms back and forward. Arms only, back and forward. Keep pressing and squeezing down onto the chair, legs together. Now adding on, reach arms back, circle arms, bend thighs, give them a little hug. Reach and extend, circle and bend. Deepening your breathing here. Let's do just a few more times. One last time. Very nice. Bring yourself up. Legs go to the outside of your chair. Press in and up on the chair. Hands go on chair seat. Exhale, bend spine, round forward. Roll right back up. And just take this at your own pace. So if you don't want to roll right back up, maybe you want to stay forward for a few breaths. Feel free to do that. What feels nice at this point in the session. Now, next time we roll forward, we'll stay there. There's this big scoop that's occurring in our front body. Hands take hold of the legs. For you, it may be shins or it may be closer to ankles. But have elbows very straight here. Nice scoop, so we're not really thinking about how close to the legs can we get. Pull away from them and press the legs down into the floor. Shake your head, no work in the neck. Another breath, and now bend your knees. We're going to replicate that position just seated. So hands can either be on shins, behind thighs, or on ankles, and take your legs back to your straighter position. And bend. So if your legs happen to be a little bit bent when you're in a seated position, they most likely won't go all the way straight here, and that's okay. So you're really working with keeping torso, pelvis still, and just allowing legs to move. And we'll keep the legs a little bit bent now. And I'm going to take hands on the outside of thighs, but your hands can stay behind the legs as well. I want you to feel the press, legs into hands, hands into legs. So there's a nice binding sensation there as we rock back and up. So it's like rolling like a ball, and like open leg rockers are in between option. What I want you to really focus on right now is the press of arms and legs. And if you don't like this option, go back to rolling like a ball or a different exercise. One last time. Very nice. Feet come down. Reach the arms forward. Slowly reverse. Roll all the way down. Down, down. Lift legs up to tabletop and gently start doing a swing side to side. As you rotate side to side here, the lower spine just nice and heavy as it passes through center, so no tension in the back. Then stay center and dip the legs away from the pelvis and back up. Let the legs come away from the pelvis and back up. And it doesn't matter how much they go away. Again, keep pelvis incredibly still. Now we're going to combine this. So take legs over to one side, circle thighs around, do a tick-tock motion, tick to tock, and then circle second direction. Then we go tick to tock. Just allow upper body to stay nice and heavy. Deep, spacious breathing here. We are on the home stretch of the session. One more exercise before we flip onto front side of body, getting into back work. And one last time through, or about one last time. Very nice. Rock and roll yourself up. Take your legs outside the chair again. Find that squeeze in and up. Open arms and rotate spine to one side. Keep squeezing in and up on chair and come back to center. Rotate second. So I want you to think the legs are our primary focus right now. And then your rotation. And next time we'll add on. So we rotate and reach, coming up, center. Rotate, saw it forward. Keep squeezing in and up on chair. And one last time. Very nice. Rotate onto your front side of your body, and your legs are going to press out on the chair. So they're inside, we're pressing out. This is our swan dive option. So not full swan dive. Press into hands and bring yourself up as high as you'd like. This can be very small, even smaller than I just showed. It can be larger. But what I really want you to sense is, especially if you're going larger, it doesn't feel like you're just moving in your lower back like this. So this is not what we want. We want to try to let the upper and middle spine really bend up, and then the lower spine can lift up as well. So truly full spine extension if you're doing your big lift. If you're doing small lift, keep up the great work. Just one last time. Very nice. Now we're going to flip-flop so that we can turn and face the chair. Hands take hold of the legs of the chair. And what you're going to do is press the chair down and pull it towards you just a little bit. Feel that nice, strong engagement with arms pressing and gently pulling. And see if you can really reach your heart forward to the chair more. And kick one leg towards you. Kick, kick to straight. Opposite leg, kick, kick to straight. So I'm taking this pretty slow today. If you want to take it faster, feel free to do that. But what we're really trying to sense is maybe a little bit more arm activation because of hands pressing down and pulling the chair towards you just slightly. Let's do one more time, each side. Very nice, lower all the way down. Now, reach the arms open to about a Y shape and feel crown of the head lengthen further forward. Going to lift one arm up, take it right next to chair, and open. So we lift, close, lift, open. Single arm for right now. And now switch sides, lift to close and open. So we're doing a few extra movements before we go into double leg kick. Pause. First arm reaches back behind you. Find your middle back. And then unwind and reach it all the way forward to chair. Repeat this. And this can be a different range of motion. So it can be smaller. I encourage you, especially right now, fill the body as much as you can on your inhale. Whenever you breathe out, push all the air out. Then replace the moving arm and switch sides.
Really trying to sense shoulders staying square to the floor, and the nose is just barely grazing the mat. One last time. Very nice. Now reach your arms back behind you, palms face each other. Lift your spine up, lift your arms, lift your arms, lift your arms. Bring the hands together, lay on one side of your face. Kick, 2, 3. Reach the arms up, lift, lift, lift. Think about this as slow motion. If you want to take it faster, that's fine. But maybe really tapping into reaching and lifting shoulders, arms higher. We're going to add a little flare on to the end here. So stay up. One arm reaches in front of you, up, up, up to the chair seat, and then return. Opposite arm reaches up, up, up to the outside of that chair seat, return. So maintaining the spine extension. This is our last exercise. Let's do one more time each side. And then hands come underneath shoulders. Press yourself back into child's pose for just a few breaths here. Inhale and exhale. And roll yourself up. And notice how you're feeling after that session. Really working through abs and back, movement of the spine as well, and hopefully using a chair was really helpful for you. If you enjoyed this classic 14 Pilates exercises, make sure that you check out the Trifecta Pilates membership, where there is an entire program focused on Classic 14. And coming up soon, we're going to finish out the traditional mat exercises as well to really enhance your home Pilates practice so it continues to feel good and you feel confident in how you're moving. I hope you have a beautiful day and can join us on the inside of the membership.